Mr. Ikeda's encouragement for the future division. Leaders of the future, take flight and carry out your mission in the new era. Illustrated by Mitsuko Motomura. Spring is here, a time of fresh energy and new challenges. Congratulations to everyone starting the new school year. Picturing all of you, my dear friends of the Future Division, at this joyous time of fresh beginnings, I would like to present this short poem. Bloom brilliantly in your youth like the cherry blossoms. I would also like to express my profound gratitude to all those who are constantly encouraging and supporting our precious Future Division members. Looking up the origins of words can lead to interesting discoveries. For example, the English word April comes from the Latin aprilis, meaning the month when flowers bloom. Spring also has the meaning of to leap or to arise. The spring season is indeed an opportunity for young people to make a giant leap forward. Therefore, I hope all of you too will rise to new challenges with a vigorous, energetic spirit. Nichiren Daishonin writes, "The graceful cherry blossoms come forth from trees." Bright, beautiful cherry blossoms emerge from the gnarled, dark branches of the cherry trees. In the same way, the Daishonin teaches, the infinitely noble and powerful life state of Buddhahood resides within each of us. Having embraced the mystic law at a young age, each of you, without exception, can bring forth that enlightened state of being and cause wonderful flowers of victory to bloom in your youth. Spring has also come to our movement for worldwide Kosenrufu. At this very moment, somewhere around the world, fellow members are chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. SGI members are now active in 192 countries and territories. The hope-filled rhythm of the mystic law that envelops our planet continues without cease, 24 hours a day. Across the globe, Future Division members are growing vigorously and shining as a light of hope for a better tomorrow for humanity. In India, which has a large youth population, many young people around your age are actively joining our Soka movement, having been inspired by the Buddhist philosophy of respect for the dignity of life and the concept of new human revolution. The Future Division members of Bharat Soka Gakkai are making great strides on their path of mission based on chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. A book featuring some of the experiences of benefits they have gained through their Buddhist practice has also been very well received. The world is your stage. The time has come for you to unite with friends everywhere and, while encouraging one another, create a new peaceful global society. I would like to reconfirm with you the 7 guidelines that Future Division members throughout the world are engraving in their hearts. 1. Let's take care of our health. 2. Let's read books. 3. Let's always use common sense. 4. Let's have patience. 5. Let's make lots of friends. 6. Let's accumulate good fortune. 7. Let's cherish our parents. These are things that you can start putting into practice one step at a time where you are right now. They are all directly connected to a bright future for the entire world. A single step forward you take today is a step towards hope. Those who can summon the courage to take that step are global citizens of Soka. Youth is the time to carefully forge and develop an unshakable self as solid as Mount Fuji. Be patient and don't get caught in the negative trap of comparing yourself to others. All of you, the future leaders of humanity, have a noble mission that is yours and yours alone. In every corner of the globe, members of the Soka family are looking forward to you joining them in building a better, brighter world. Now is the time for you to study, read books, and learn foreign languages so you can shoulder that mission. When I was about 18, I worked at a printing company during the day and attended high school at night. I was physically weak, but at the age of 19, I took Josei Toda as my mentor and received rigorous training from him. My young heart was filled with a passion to realize the noble mission of worldwide Kosenrufu together with this unparalleled mentor. Every day before work, Mr. Toda gave me personal instruction in a wide range of subjects, from law and economics to history, philosophy, chemistry, astronomy, and many other subjects. I now refer to this series of lectures as Toda University. Mr. Toda often stressed the importance of learning not only about Buddhism, but about different aspects of society. He urged me to consider everything from the perspective of the destiny of our planet. He also often encouraged me by telling me that the world was my stage. His words gave me tremendous courage, expanding my dreams and my determination to achieve them. Now, in the same spirit as my mentor, I say to you, my beloved young disciples, the world is your stage of mission. Spread the wings of your spirit towards the world while keeping your feet grounded in reality and move forward resolutely day after day. At the end of March here in Japan, in the western sky just after sunset when the moon was a slender crescent, you might have seen a bright star below the red planet of Mars. That star is Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun. Its position just over the horizon and the brightness of the sun's light usually obscures it from our view. In fact, even the great astronomer Copernicus, who discovered through his astronomical calculations that the Earth revolves around the Sun, had a difficult time seeing Mercury. But whether we can see it or not, Mercury is always circling the Sun. In human society too, there are people who, though often unnoticed, press tirelessly forward along their path of mission, contributing to society in their own unique ways. I have always believed that such people are the most admirable of all. The Daishonin writes, "The sun, moon, and myriad stars are found in one's life." And he goes on to compare the roundness of our heads to the heavens, our eyes to the sun and moon, our eyebrows to the Big Dipper, our veins and arteries to rivers and streams, and our hair to the stars. Why does he make such comparisons? That is to teach us that every person possesses the enormous potential of the entire universe within. Never think that you are a small, unimportant being. There may be times when you lose confidence in yourself because you feel hurt or angered by someone. But know that your life is infinitely precious and you have potential as vast as the universe. The SGI members around you, including many of your parents and family members, have brilliantly demonstrated this in their lives. Chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, they have brought forth the supremely powerful life state of Buddhahood and faced and triumphed over all kinds of obstacles and difficulties. From the perspective of the limitless expanse of the universe, the Earth is just a tiny planet. Chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, opening your mind broadly and revealing your boundless life force allows you to look calmly even at problems that seem insurmountable. Unfortunately, even though we all share this small planet as our common home, people continue to harm each other through violence and war. Countless mothers and children are driven from where they live, left adrift and hungry. Mr. Toda stood up to rid the world of such misery. Mr. Toda was born in 1900. All of you, the members of the Future Division, were born roughly 100 years later to carry on his wish as your mission in the 21st century. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, the author of The Little Prince, was also an airplane pilot who was born in the same year as Mr. Toda. Flying through the skies and gazing at the distant horizon, he was inspired to write, "As for the future, your task is not to foresee, but to enable it. Please confidently set forth together on a grand adventure towards a hope-filled future for yourselves, for your parents and family, and for the world." From the next issue, the series Dialogue for the Future will resume. In it, I will continue reaching out to you, my dear young successors for whom I have the greatest trust and hopes. I hope you will enjoy reading it. From SGI Newsletter number 9891.